here on board the beautiful Regal Princess, the Love Boat.
Hi, I'm Jody.
And I'm Kelli.
And we're JK Cruising. Hey guys, Jody and Kelli with JK Cruising. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button and give us a thumbs up if you like this. It really does help us grow the channel and make sure we're providing content to you guys.
So we just got back from our 7-day cruise on the incredible Regal Princess, and it was a great cruise. We embarked in Gavleston, Texas, and it was one of the easiest embarkments we've ever had. Thanks to doing everything online before and receiving our medallions prior in the mail, we were on the ship in less than 15 minutes. So once we got on board, this ship, when you walk into the piazza, it is just stunning. The fountains, the glass, the gold trims, the beautiful chandeliers, everywhere you look is just another beautiful area on this ship. There was a lot of seating around the ship, which I thought was great. Not just necessarily lounge chairs, but there was a lot of seating areas just placed all around. So if you wanted to just sit and chill and read a book, you didn't have to lay down on a lounge chair to do it. So I thought that was great.
Yeah, and at night, when they did the movie at the Stars movie or whatever they do at the movie at night, they brought out these huge cushions that go on top of the lounge chairs out by the pool, and these nice covers, and they brought blankets that you could get and pillows, so you could sit out there in this plush luxury lounger with a blanket watching movies under the stars.
Yeah, I thought that was
that was pretty cool.
That was a nice touch.
Yeah.
Our room was a deluxe balcony room. I loved the amount of closet space. Much bigger than any other cruise ship we've been on. But after we checked out our room, we went to the sail-away party.
That was a lot of fun.
This was so much fun. Yeah, even though it was a little chilly, I'm glad we braved the weather for that. Yeah. It was so much fun. We were treated to a show by the Princess Dancers. The band played a lot of great music, and we got to hear the Love Boat Princess horn as we were getting underway.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
They had all sorts of activities during our sea days. We had 3 sea days. They had everything from the crew versus the guests playing water pong to exercise classes. So we grabbed a quick lunch after that and listened to a lecture on our first port. They did the Captain's Champagne Tower after that. I thought that was very cool. He introduced every one of his staff that was the higher officers. And then after that, when they were pouring the Champagne Tower, he invited guests to come up and take pictures with him pouring the champagne. And they also had game shows, of course, that they hosted. One of them was yes or no. You had to make it through a 3-minute conversation that made sense without saying yes or no, or any form of yes or no.
Yeah. Or in any language.
Or in any language.
Right.
And it was so funny. I mean, there was 1 or 2 people that made it the whole 3 minutes, but it's extremely hard.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be easy. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Stephen! Do they call you Steve?
They do not.
They do not. Can I call you Steve?
I would prefer that you don't.
Stephen.
That is preferred.
Is it spelled S-T-E-V-E-N or is it spelled S-T-E-P-H-E-N?
It's with a PH.
A P-H.
That is correct.
That is correct. A P-H. And have you always had that name?
As long as I can remember, yes.
If you guessed dolphin, you would be correct. Let's hear it for your ice carver, Renan!
We chose the Starfish Snorkel in Roatan, This was a great excursion. We have snorkeled with stingrays, sharks, we've dove with turtles, all these kind of marine life, but I've never seen starfish on the bottom of the ocean like this. They were huge. They were massive.
They were pretty big.
After that, we did a shipwreck that was about halfway out of the water, and it was only 4 or 5 feet deep. So it was kind of hard to snorkel. We had to stay in a very straight line, all of us, but it was amazing to see that ship so close, and it had been there, I believe she said about 110 years, and it was mostly reefed now at this point. It was so cool, and all the fish around it and everything. After that, we did the train trolley in Belize. The reason why we chose that one is we've been to Belize 3 times, but we've never spent a lot of time in the port because we were always busy with other excursions. So we did the train trolley, which lasted about an hour and a half. Great information about the island. It was super informative. He was so funny. And that gave us more time to spend in the port afterward. And then in Cozumel, we've always done diving or snorkeling in Cozumel, but this time we did the 4x4 Terra Cross along with the speedboat excursion. And those were so cool, driving the little razors. You drove them through the city, and then we got to do some off-roading, mud, puddles, all that kind of fun stuff. And then afterward, they took us to a little beach club that we got to drive our own speedboats. And we also saw a ferry that was halfway sunk. While all the shows were not necessarily our taste, they did have something for everybody. They had classical, they had whimsical, they had country. They just had a big variety of shows, and there was a different show every night. The shows never repeated. I mean, they repeated twice on the day that they played, but you
not night to night.
Yeah, if you didn't catch it on day 3, you were not going to catch it on day 6.
Right.
Take care of things, something like that. And the lovely wife will be running around like a headless chook, trying to tell him, turn the chops over, they're burning, don't burn the sausages, oh, I've got to do this, can you go and get some more ice, can you do this? And the man, they're just out there. That's a barbecue.
Pull apart all that cheese in the middle.
Do you think maybe
Oh, it's so garlicky and so good. Yummy.
The food on board the Regal Princess was really good. There was a lot of variety on the buffets. For breakfast, we found everything from cereal to smoothies, parfaits, and the traditional hot breakfast in the Horizon Court and the Horizon Bistro.
Yep.
Both are on deck 16.
And cold breakfasts too. So if you want cereal, milk, yogurts, those kinds of things, they're all there. So they've got everything.
They also
there.
had the International Cafe, which was down on deck 5. And if you wanted to just pick something up quick for breakfast, muffins, quiches, things like that, that was a good, easy, and they also had lattes. So lunch had everything from ramen bar to Mexican station, hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken shawarma.
Yep.
And to me, I love fresh salads. And the last cruise we were on maybe had 10 items in their selection.
Yep.
In their salad bar.
Lettuce, cheese, ranch dressing, croutons.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good salad bar.
Yeah, that was about it.
But this
one was not that way. It was a proper
very good
salad.
Very good salad bar.
Yeah.
Sabatinis,
for me, it was like, meh.
the entrees were but if they served those rice balls at Olive Garden, I would eat there every day. Gelatos had premium desserts.
Wow. Wow.
This was our first Princess cruise,
Ever, yeah.
and
Really good.
I will definitely do Princess again.
Yep, agreed.
It was just an overall good cruise.
Yeah.